Glittery, freaking everything in between. I hate my intro. So when I was a kid, I participated in many extracurricular activities, including Young Authors Club, Gymnastics, ballet, school musical, aftercare, yearbook club, twirlers, and karate. So I'm thinking about starting like a mini series where I just talk about like extracurricular things. And so today we're gonna talk about gymnastics. I did gymnastics. I think I started when I was like 4 and then quit when I was like 6. I vaguely remember at the beginning of every class or whatever it's called, I don't know, class session, whatever. There was like, we would all sit in like a circle and like cross-legged, and we would pretend that we were riding butterflies. I swear to God, this isn't like a fever dream that I had. This is like a thing that happened, and we would all like describe what our butterflies look like. Like we would each take turns describing what our butterflies looked like, and mine was the same every single week. I said the exact same thing. I said pink wings with blue spots, yellow in the middle, and then the whole thing was covered in glitter. Every single week. I said that like twice a week, every week. After we were done talking about butterflies, we also did this thing where we had like 4 stations around the room, and one of them was a trampoline. That was my favorite. There's another thing where there was a bar that we just had to hang from for like a little bit. One of them was stretching for like 3 minutes, and then the last one, my least favorite, was cartwheeling. The trampoline was my favorite because we pretty much just jumped from the mat onto the trampoline and then from the trampoline onto the mat, and then we rolled around on the mat for a little bit. The bar thing I both really liked and really hated. I was probably like 5 feet off the ground, but I was like a small child, so it felt like really high and really terrifying. And there was this instructor lady who would always she would help you get on and then hold on to you, but there was always like a couple seconds where she would just like let go. And it was awful, and I hated it. The stretching thing was kind of boring, to be honest. We just like sat there and stretched, and that was it. Anyway, cartwheeling. Here we go. I was the only kid that couldn't do a cartwheel, and the instructor lady made me practice in front of all of the other kids. Like, literally, she would have everyone who was like already done, like with all 4 things, she would have them sit down like against the wall while I was trying to do a cartwheel and repeatedly failing, and she made everyone watch. And the worst part was that she made me feel bad for not being able to do it. Like, I remember this one time while all the other instructors were like busy with the kids, she had to go to the bathroom and left me unsupervised, and she told me to practice, and I was too scared to even like try because I was scared I'd like break my neck in half. So then she came back. She was like, "So did you do it?" And I was like, "No." She was like, "I don't understand why it's so difficult for you. Everyone else can do it. Try again." And she was just like so annoyed. And I was like legit, like I was afraid to like say that I didn't do it. And she would just like get annoyed when I couldn't do a perfect cartwheel at the age of like 5. So that was fun. The original teacher was like really, really nice, but then she got like sick or something and she got replaced. And at the end of every class, we would all like sit down, and then the teacher would come around and give us these stickers. They were usually animals, and she would just insist on putting them on the back of your hand. And like, I don't know if this is just me, but a sticker on my skin is like the worst possible texture that has ever been did in the history of time. I hate it. I've always hated it. And every time I would like remove it and like put it on my leotard or whatever, and she would always get annoyed. Like, "Oh my God, why do you work with children?" Anyway, thank you for your time. You can like and comment and subscribe if you want to. I cannot make you. I can also not stop you. Yeah, thank you for your time.